So basically, an FTP test is one of the tests in cycling that will tell you how strong or how weak you are. Yeah, in terms of your pedaling, like how weak and strong you are. So there are like many ways of calculating your strength in cycling. One of the ways that I know is heart rate. Heart rate, but in cycling they started this power values. They started basing your cycling strength on power values, and one of the tests that you need to take in order to know your power value or your wattage when you are cycling is an FTP test. So I'll show you on the screen the basic look of an FTP test graph or a program for an FTP test in ZWIFT. Now, when you're doing an FTP test, like most of you know, you need a power meter, but I do not have that power meter. I do not have an power meter because I cannot afford it yet. Hopefully, I can afford it in the future. But ZWIFT offers this. Has this feature where as long as you have a cadence sensor, a speed sensor, you don't even need a heart rate sensor, they will calculate your power output for you. So I subscribe to ZWIFT, and for quite a long time I've been trying to take the FTP test and nail it, because it is not an easy test. In my first 2 attempts in doing an FTP test, I felt like I haven't done enough. I wasn't able to exert the effort that I was supposed to exert. And only last week, where I tried to do an FTP test again, or like a ramp test, because there are also different types of FTP tests, which I'm gonna show you later. So I actually did a ramp test. It's one type of test, another type of test that will show you, or that will help you derive with your FTP value in your current state. So I've been trying to do ramp tests before, but I felt like I wasn't able to exert the effort that I needed to, or that I was capable of exerting while doing those tests, because everything like fell apart. I was stressed from my work. I haven't eaten enough. Sometimes I've eaten a lot. Like I've eaten too much. I drank too much water. I drank less water, so I wasn't really able to, like the performance I was getting from my body during those previous attempts weren't that perfect. But for me, I didn't really have the perfect perfect scenario last week, but I felt like I was able to pour everything out like after the FTP test, which I'm gonna show a full video after this. I can say that I was able to pour out everything into that test, and more or less basing on what I have. Like I only have a cadence sensor and I only have a speed sensor, but basing on the values that ZWIFT gave me, it is more likely the most accurate FTP value for my level, level in cycling, or whatever you wanna call it. So this is an FTP video, and I hope you enjoy me suffering. And next week this week I'm gonna start a program that I made on my own, and I'm gonna talk about that in the next video. But hopefully for those who know or who has a power meter, you can also put in the comments if my FTP value is quite accurate or not, but like I have a few friends who have farm meters, and I'm quite sure that that is not accurate. That is like way higher than what I'm supposed to get if I only have a farm meter. But I'm only basing it on the sensors or in the resources that I have, which is a speed sensor, the Cadence sensor, and I just let ZWIFT calculate whatever I have. So I actually did my best in giving ZWIFT the values that they need in order for me to get more accurate value. Like I really got a weighing scale. I really weighed myself more accurately than before, and I will do this test again, this ramp test 3 weeks from now, and hoping that with the program that I'm gonna create on my own, basing on what I have read and basing on what I have watched on YouTube about other programs for cycling, I hope that I will be able to increase my FTP value and increase my cycling fitness and also reach my goals. So like a hint of what my real goal is. So it's such a long-term goal, but I really want to do the Time 1 KO. And I'm hoping that whatever I'm doing right now will be useful in like reaching that goal. So enjoy the video.